Hello, welcome to my new channel. My name's Richard and I'll be taking you on my first road trip today in the 2021 Polestar 2 that I took delivery of just over a week ago. We'll be starting here from my hometown here somewhere in the Netherlands, and we'll be going to Germany today. It'll be a 2-day road trip from my home to Butzbach, then to a small town near Frankfurt, then to another small town near Frankfurt, through Cologne and then back home. So it'll be a 2-day journey and I'll be taking you along with it. So let's set the first destination for today in the navigation. As you can see, I currently have 66% state of charge and we have some kilometers to go today. We'll be going to the Bürgerhaus in Butzbach, 3 hours 46 without charging. Obviously we will have to charge at some point. So let's just start the navigation. Have to charge near Duisburg, which is fine. And we will arrive there. Let's see what it says. In 1.5 hours, 158 kilometers. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and I'll talk to you again soon. So about a 10-minute drive into the journey, I just joined the motorway A15 here in the Netherlands, driving right past these lovely train tracks. Looking curious to find out if there will be any good trains in my time that I'll be driving on this motorway. I'm also looking out the window at a marvelous sky. I mean, the sun is about to rise. It's 7:12 in the morning. The weather is good, it's 9 degrees outside, cruise control is set, and it's time for a lovely journey. So a little bit about the car. I took delivery of it over a week ago, the Polestar 2 in snow white, metallic, 20-inch wheels, plus pack, pilot pack, no performance pack, but apart from that, I think it's a really, really complete car. It's also my first EV, so even though I have done some test drives, obviously in a Polestar, but also in a Tesla Model Y, in the end I decided for the Polestar 2 because of the low seating, because of the immense amount of power. I think it's an absolutely great car. So yeah, I've had about a week with it, driven a little over 1,000 kilometers, and yeah, it's been a great experience overall. I have done most of my charging with me in the neighborhood so far, so not much fast charge experience yet, also because it just hasn't been necessary yet because of the journeys that I've done. But yeah, so in today and tomorrow in total it'll be about 900 kilometers, so say 600 miles or so, 500 and something miles, so yeah, it'll be fine. I'm looking forward to it. I'm meeting a friend of mine in Butzbach in Germany, which is about 45 minutes north of Frankfurt. Yeah, we'll be going there to a model train show, since that is one of my other hobbies. And yeah, we'll be having a great time there. Then I'll be joining him, so there's a tiny journey afterwards to his house, and then I'll be staying there for the night. So yeah, just enjoy the pictures for now. I'll be turning up the music and I'll keep you posted. I just wanted to show you guys a little model that I found here in the Polestar, or that just showcased itself, my navigation has decided to do something funny. It is still saying the direction where I have to go, and that I have an hour and 2 minutes left to go, 113k, 12% upon arrival, but it doesn't center on my route anymore. It just showing the whole continent of Africa from a westward perspective. You can see me here in the bottom left, but yeah, it has decided that Africa is the way to go. I guess Toto does have some influence on this car. Alright, so I rebooted the infotainment system and it would appear all is well now. I have had to put in the destination again, obviously, and it has given me a different charging stop than what I anticipated beforehand. But I mean, that's alright, we'll just see where it goes. It says that I should arrive at 11% state of charge. We'll see what it does. 52 minutes, 101 kilometers to go. Let's see if it will keep up this time. But yeah, that was an interesting one. I hadn't yet come across that in my week of driving this car so far. But anyway, sun is still shining. 100k to go. On we go. Soldier on. Germany, here we are. I just crossed the border, half an hour left to go to the charging stop, and immediately more clouds in the sky. But yeah, there's not much going on the road at the moment. I can just have a relaxing drive. It still says that I should arrive with 12% state of charge. I can up the speed a little bit, and even though the speed limit is yeah, well, there's no speed limit here at the moment. I don't think that the place and time right now is to go VMAX, simply because of the fact I don't know what that will do. Well, I do know what that will do to the electricity consumption, but I don't think that will be a good idea at this moment to change the charging stop for that. So we'll up the speed a little bit, but other than that, welcome to Germany. Willkommen Deutschland. Willkommen in die Heimat. Okay, so I just left the motorway and I have to do my charging stop now. It should be somewhere over here. I'm just going to see if I can find it relatively easily. Apparently there's a McDonald's here as well, but I'm not really feeling like Mickey D at the moment. Let's see if we can find the charging stop. Alright, 13% state of charge upon arrival. Let's see, 300 kilowatts charger, so let's see if everything works as it should. Let's plug it in. Right, now here we go. 13%, like I said, just as it should have done. Let's see what the time will do, what the speed will do, and it's already immediately ramping up as it should, so that's good. There we go, close the door. It's a bit cold outside, 13 degrees apparently, so it has heated up a little bit over the past 15 to 20 minutes because it was just 8 degrees previously. But yeah, here we go, full charge, 150 coming up. So I'll just go for a quick toilet break, get me some breakfast, and then see what the next bit will be and what the next stop will be. Alright, I've been here about 20 minutes. The state of charge is currently 69%, so it's full enough for now. I will be setting the navigation in a little bit as well. So let's unplug it and then reset the navigation to the final destination and see where we need to charge, because the charging speed has very much dropped down already. It's just at 77 kW at the moment. Okay, so we ended up 911, 71% state of charge. Let's take a look at the navigation and what it says. So we're going to Bürgerhaus Butzbach, -5%. Yeah, we figured as much. Charge with Zinn with Aldi Süd, 150 charging, and it says that I need to charge then for 10 minutes. I'll probably do it a little bit longer because I do not want to end up with an empty charge at the final destination, but this is going to be the one that I'll be taking. Okay, so we're on the road again, 1.5 hours left to go before the next stop, 157 kilometers. However, 157 kilometers to the destination. According to Google Maps, I will be arriving with 5% state of charge, but the car is saying that I have a range of 160 kilometers. Let's see what will happen. Maybe I will have to charge earlier, I'm not quite sure. It's been 29 kilometers since the charging stopped, and the current usage is 28.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So that is actually quite a lot. It's still only 11 degrees outside, so it is quite cold, and I am not using the eco climate option. But yeah, we'll see what happens. It says 5% at destination, and if I have to change that, then of course I will let you guys know. Alright, we're a bit further down the road, and as usual in Germany, eternal roadworks. This bit supposedly is 9 kilometers long, so yeah, cruise control back to 85. Calm it down a bit. And yeah, update from the navigation. Maybe my slight wonder or panic was shouldn't have happened, because according to the navigation I'll be arriving in 117 kilometers with 8% state of charge. The car has been stuck on a range of 160k for quite a while now. I'm at 49% battery as it is, and according to the trip computer we are now at 24.7 kilowatt hours of average consumption. with an average speed of 101 kilometers per hour. Just as a little bit of background, I'll just keep soldiering on through these roadworks. It's another 5.5 kilometers apparently, according to the sign. So on we go. Still 11 degrees outside. Just having some great music on the background. Just had some Luther Vandross in the background. So I'm going to continue enjoying that, and I'll be there in the next update. Right, so we have about a half hour left to go. 52 kilometers, everything's going fine. One of the things that I do notice with my change from a diesel powered car to an EV in Germany, I have to be honest about this, is that I'm driving so much more relaxed than I used to. Back in the day, well, not back in the day, I mean, I've had the car for only a week, but previously, when I drove in Germany, and I do that quite regularly, it always had to be when there was no speed limit, 150, 160, sometimes 170, for extended periods of time. And of course, sometimes with a big spat out over 200, because I could. I previously had a Ford Mondeo with plenty of power as well, but it was always keep on pushing, make sure that you're on the left lane, push everyone out of the way. And now that I have this Polestar, even though it has is the dual motor version with 300 kilowatts or 408 horsepower, whichever metric you choose, I'm just cruising along here with 125, cruise control, lovely weather, fabulous music here on Sunday morning, and I'm just utterly relaxed. So yeah, even though I could be driving a bit quicker if I wanted to, this is just great. And in an internal combustion car, it like I said, it would just be go, push it, and go further and have races with big BMWs like the one that's passing by right now, and yeah, just all fun and games. And now it's just a lovely drive on a Sunday morning, relaxation. So in about a half hour I'll be charging again. Expected state of charge is 11%, so it has actually crept up from 5 and then at some point 8, and now it's 11%, even though it's been up and down with regards to the road, and we've gained some altitude, but I am gaining some, so that's good. Good to know. So I'll see you guys at the charging stop. Alright guys, I just left the motorway. It's another 2 minutes or 1 kilometer to go to the final charging stop before we reach the destination. And indeed, in the end, the state of charge went up. So the expected state of charge went up, and I'm at 13% right now. Okay, I guess that isn't half bad, based on the 5% that was stated when we left Krefeld. So we will be charging at Aldi. If we can find the charger. Oh, there it is. There's the charger. I was already quite happy that I would stop at a supermarket, but then I remembered this is Germany, and on Sunday they do not open. So it is what it is. We'll charge up for a little bit and then check out. No, first of all, I will have to check how much charge I will need, start the charging, and then we will go for the final leg of today. Well, not really today. Final leg of this journey. Right, so let's take a peek. It is charging quite quick. You can see here, if it will focus, 100 kilowatts at the moment already. Not sure actually, because in the navigation it said that this would be a... I don't remember how quick this one would be. I really can't remember. But anyway, we are charging right now. Let's just take a look at how long we need to charge for to reach the destination. Let's see what the navigation is saying. So I just wanted to restart it. It's calculating. No, I do not want to charge. So it says that I need to be that I will have 3% now remaining if I leave right now. Of course, we will not be doing that. So I'm at 17% right now. 19%. That's going quite quickly. So 19% right now. Preferably, I will arrive with about 20% state of charge, because I do not want to have an empty battery there. I haven't seen any charging possibilities at my destination, so that's why I will need to be doing it like this. So we'll be here for, well, let's see, a charge up to about 40%, 45%, and then I'll be on my way again. So we'll see how long we'll be here for. And on we go to the final leg of this journey. Alright, so I'm almost at the destination, just 2 kilometers left to go, almost in the town of Butzbach. My mate has already mentioned to me that he's there, and I'm glad that he told me that I needed a slightly higher state of charge before I arrive, because the next fast charger is 45 kilometers out. He's also an EV driver, so yeah, maybe he'll say hi to the camera, and if not, then so be it. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. It's been a while since I've seen Schmidtko, so yeah, we'll just have a great time, and then afterwards I'll be joining him to his house, which will be the final leg of the journey today. So I'll check in with you guys later once we've finished up here, and yeah, hang in there. I'll show you some pictures of Butzbach as well, since I'm already almost there. Alright, so we just finished up with the Model Railroads Roadshow. We bought some nice things, and This is my big friend. You can see he's quite tall. This is my big friend Schmidtko, and we'll be joining to his house shortly. What do you think of it?
Yeah, for some coffee and cake, and I hope you had fun.
Yeah, it was the first time here for a German Model Railroad show, so it was good. We bought some nice thingies, and now we'll
get on the road and yeah, find ourselves a charging station. Both have an electric car. You have 7 years of experience. I have 7 days of experience. So
There's
that's
still stuff to learn for Richard. So. I'm going to introduce him to the electric car traveling
to the dark side.
To the dark
so
side.
Yeah, so far a really successful trip, and we'll be joining. I'll be joining Schmidtko to his house. So stay in touch.
See you later.
So we are now leaving Butzbach. We had a grand time at the trade fair. Bought me some nice things, like I just said, and Schmidtko was actually willing to get on video. The nice thing is that I met Schmidtko about 1.5 years ago, also through YouTube, because he is on YouTube as a model railroader, just like I am on my other channel. But right now I am following him in his own EV, Hyundai Ioniq 5, in white, just like my Polestar is also in white. But yeah, we'll be going to a charging station that he told me about, and then from there we'll be going to his place. So yeah, just a short trip, and then we'll be having some more fun with just enjoying our weekend, which is a great time. So I'll catch you later. Okay, so quick update. 3 things that I noticed now that I'm driving behind Schmidtko. Not so much because of him, but 3 things I noticed now as opposed to this morning. First of all, and call me an EV dummy if you want to, but first of all, going up and down is amplified with an electric vehicle. Previously in my diesel car, obviously when you go up a hill, consumption goes up, and when you go downhill, consumption goes down. But in my Polestar 2, what I noticed is really that it is being amplified. So going uphill, I'm just looking at the screen here to see what it did, but going uphill about 40 kilowatt hours per 100k, and when going down it's close to 0, even negative. Interesting. Will it cancel each other out? I don't know, probably not entirely, but the amplitude is a lot bigger than with an internal combustion engine. Secondly, what really helps is that it is 10 degrees warmer right now than it was this morning. Currently we're having 18 degrees. It's sunny. It's still sunny out, but this morning it was only 6, 7 or 8 degrees. So that really helps in range, obviously, and lowering the consumption. And number 3, and this one is attributed to Schmidtko because he is driving right in front of me. Cruise control 110 instead of cruise control 125, and of course it makes a difference. Logically, I mean, also in my previous cars it will make a difference, but 110 to 125, I didn't expect it to be that much of a difference. Currently, average over the last 40k, I think that's more reasonable. 19.1 kilowatt hours per 100. And when I go back to the last 100k, it is at 20.8. But that of course takes into account the last 40k or so that we've been driving. So yeah, it makes a difference, obviously. I mean, 110 isn't that fast, to be honest. I may drive quicker, but like I said this morning, it's also about getting to the destination in a relaxed fashion. So yeah, this is good. I don't actually know where we'll be stopping, so I'll just follow my friend, and then at some point we'll stop, we'll take some more pictures, and then move for the final leg.
Talk about service. All right, well, not much more to do then.
Are you filming already?
Yes.
So these are the chargers that you have to pay attention, because they say 300 kilowatt hours, but it's only 150 per outlet.
And if you do it together, then you only
And
get
if
half
you do
the
it
batch.
together, you only have the power. And it's only on this supplier. They're called Hypercharger.
That's what it says here as well.
Hypercharger by Alpitronic. All those charging stations split the power in half.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Alright, so charging for today is done. We're back at 81%. We just left the final stretch of motorway, which was 500 meters. And now we are going to drive some Landesstraße, or regional streets. So according to Schmidtco, this should be a nice scenic route to drive. So I wish you a lot of fun with the final bits of B-roll for today. This has then been part one of a two-part journey round trip Germany. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It was immense fun for me to create this first video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch, be notified of part 2. Yeah, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.